Hey guys, so today I'm going to do a skincare video. People have been asking me about my skincare on my blog and on YouTube, sending me private messages about it. So I said, let me just talk about my skincare. So I've been thinking like maybe should I do a skincare, should I not? Because I don't really use anything special on my face or do anything special. But you guys have been asking, so here you go. So first off, let me just tell you about what I use. So I wash my face with two different kinds of face washes. So here's my routine how I do that. So I usually wash my face before I go to bed, and then I wash my face in the morning. And then sometimes if I wash my face at night, I'll give myself a break some mornings and not wash my face in the morning, and I'll just rinse my face off or like exfoliate or something. But sometimes once in a while what I'll do is I just won't wash my face in the morning, just so my face can have a little break from all the stripping of whatever when you wash your face. So what I use is two different things. So I use my simple face wash, moisturizing face wash, and I also use this green tea soap bar for like a facial soap bar, and I kind of bounce around between the both of them. Sometimes I'll use this in the morning or at night, this in the morning or at night. It all depends on how I'm feeling and stuff. And the reason why I like to mix and match is just to make my skin not get used to one thing, and also just give variety so my face can get used to one thing, and then it will just get used to it and then stop working or not feel the same or whatever like that. Kind of how when you feel when you change your shampoo or something like that. So that's what I do for my face. So I like to bounce around between those things. Now, exfoliation. So I exfoliate either at night or in the morning. It depends. So like usually I like to exfoliate at night, because when you go to sleep at night, your whole body is building itself, rejuvenating itself, building itself up for the next day. So it kind of makes sense to scrub your face to get that dead layer of skin off your face, so when you're sleeping and your skin is replenishing your face, you'll have a new layer to work with. So one thing I like to do is scrub at night. Sometimes if I don't scrub at night, I'll just scrub in the morning. And yeah, so scrubbing my face, I use two different things, but I only have one thing now because everything is gone. But I use the Queen Helene's cocoa butter scrub, and I use this Aveeno positively radiant skin brightening daily scrub. So what I'll do is I don't scrub my face every day, because scrubbing your face too often can actually reverse the effects that you want to have and stuff. So what I'll do is I'll scrub my face every other day or something like that, and then and I'll use this one, because this scrub cream is very soft, it's not harsh. So what I'll use this more often. Now my other one, my cocoa butter one that I use, it's actually very heavy and harsh. So what I'll do is I'll use that like once a week or something, just usually like on Sundays or like random days or whatever. But I'll use that just as a good deep exfoliation, and then use this more often. So I bounce around between those two. I don't really have like a time schedule that sometimes if I remember, oh, I haven't did my deep exfoliation, let me just do that today. So I'll do that. So now after you exfoliate and you're washing and stuff, next you gotta moisturize. So my skin, I always call it combination skin. So if I come out the shower, wash my face, and I don't put lotion on my face, then my face is really dry and tight. So I need to put lotion on my face. And then also, in the middle of the day, my face gets oily right here, my nose, my cheeks, and sometimes my eyelids if I don't have makeup on or something like that. So I feel like I have combination skin. So what I'll use is I use this Neutrogena. I use Neutrogena's skin moisturizer. And they have one for combination skin, they have one with SPF, and they have one for sensitive skin. So for the past 6 months, I've been bouncing around between them, trying to figure out which one I like the best. But the one thing is that with the ones with SPF, and I use the one with SPF 15, that's really good for your face, because It's good to have sun protection on your face like all year round, and especially in the wintertime, because in the wintertime your face the sun is actually more harsh in the wintertime. So it's good to have SPF in your lotion. So I tried the SPF 15 with this Neutrogena one, and I used that. And then next I wanted to try if Walmart's brand, the Quake brand, if their version of the Neutrogena would work as well. I wanted to try that, and it was like a little bit cheaper. But the one thing is that when I used it, my skin didn't feel as moisturized as with the Neutrogena one. So like I put it on, like I still felt like I need to put more on, because I still felt a little bit dry. So, and this was their sensitive skin formulation, so I'm gonna have to try the other ones too. But this is almost all gone, so I just bought this one, and this is the combination skin one. So I'm gonna use this one and see how it works, and then see which one of the Neutrogena that I like. So, but the Quake one, like these are usually like like around $10, $9-10, and the Quake ones are like usually like cheaper and stuff like that. So it all depends on my budget for that month and stuff like that. So, but either one usually generally really good. So now special creams. So the special creams that I use are only if I have like a bump on my face, or if I feel one coming on. And I usually don't get like pimples and stuff usually, but sometimes when I do, I feel it coming on because it's like deep inside, and I kind of feels like sensitive and stuff. So I know when it's coming on, so I know what to do before it comes out. Sometimes it just comes really quick and it comes out. So, and usually usually like when I travel is when things like to just pop up, you know. So this one special cream, I swear by this cream, it works like a miracle. So this is called Acne Free Clear Skin Treatment, Acne and Blackhead Terminator, and has 10% benzoyl peroxide, and it's for spot treatment. You don't put all over your face for spot treatments. I got this from Walmart. It was like $5, and I've had this for a long time since it's spot treatment. I don't really use it that often, but when I do, usually I always when I travel, I always bring this, because you just never know, and it's just always, and this works overnight, yes, overnight. So what I'll do is like I'll just take a little bit, put it on there, rub it in, and then next morning it's like down, reduced, not red anymore, whatever. So this is it. I'll put information on all that stuff, like whatever, but I've had this for a long time because I only use spot treatments for that. Now for masks. So since like the past 6 months, my life has been really busy and trying to like figure out my life, settle down or whatever and stuff like that. So I haven't really had time to like pamper myself with my mask treatment and stuff. So what I've been missing out on that. But when I do use my mask, I have a couple different kinds that I use. So the first one I use is Peel Off Cucumber Mask I got from Walmart. I don't know how much it was, but I use this sometimes. I use the St. Ives firming mask. It's like a clay mask. And then I also use Queen Helene has their own mint Gillette mask, and I use that. And then also use this stuff I ordered online. This is actually volcanic ash. Volcanic ash is called bentonite clay. It's like natural, and I ordered it online, and when you mix it with water, the chemical structure, whatever, happens, and it produces a positive charge. And when you put on your face, it'll be able to attract all the negative antioxidant charges and the stuff that you have on your face, and then pull them out, and then just wash it out. Keep it on for however long, and then wash it out. And you can mix it in with like honey and probably egg and stuff like that, like different kind of stuff you use on your face. But yeah, this is the bentonite clay. If anyone wants information on that, just let me know where I bought it from and stuff. But that's that. So those are my products. And then also, don't forget your lips on your face, so you can't forget your lips. So the only thing about me is that I always have to have something on my lips, as in Vaseline. because my lips are very prone to like peeling and stuff because it gets dry really easily. And when it's dry, my lips get really tight and stuff, and then it starts to peel. So I always make sure that I scrub my lips like with like a toothbrush or something, you know, to exfoliate. So what you do is like put on, just chunk on Vaseline, let it sit for a little bit, and I use my toothbrush, and not my regular toothbrush for my teeth, but like like a one that I bought just for my lips, and just scrub it off. Or you can put Vaseline on and then take a towel and then just like wipe it off and stuff, and it just comes right off. But that's the one thing that's my dilemma and stuff like that. But right now I use this Vaseline on my lips. This is the Vaseline Lip Therapy Advanced Formula, whatever, but it's just Vaseline. Like, they just made it fancy looking. So it's like a special lip stuff, but it's just Vaseline, regular Vaseline stuff. So that's what I use on my lips. It works good enough for now. If anyone out there knows any other kind of lip treatments that would help me, like, let me know. I've used this. This is good enough for me now. EOS, Evolution is Smooth, whatever, that does not work for me. Baby Lips does not work for me. And those are the ones that I've tried that are, people always say to try this, so those don't work for me. So if anyone out there has suggestions, let me know. Let us sister know. Let us sister know. Alright, so next, now that's all the products I use. And then also, it's like when you have good skin, it's not all about products, it's about how you treat your skin. And it's the little things that you might not think about. So let me tell you what I do. So for lifestyle, so when I wash my face and I'm drying it off, I don't like wipe my face. I pat it dry. Always pat it dry. Your skin is very delicate, especially around your eyelid area. So pat it dry. Now, you're using your towel. Now, is this the towel you take a shower with? Or is this just a hand towel or whatever? So I always be aware of my towel and where on my towel I use to wipe my face. So what I do is I take my tag it for towel, and this side that has the tag I just use for my face, and this side is for my body. Or what I do is divide my towel in half, and this tag side that had the tag, half for my face, and then the other side is for my body. Cause it's like, think about it. So if you use your towel to wipe your whole body, and then, you know, like skin sloughs off and stuff, and you put it back on your face when you like dry your face off, like that also causes your skin like not to be clear and stuff. So think about it. Think about your towel, where on your towel you put your face, where how you put, you know, your other parts, and yeah, things like that. But the one thing that you can do is you can get a separate towel that you only use for your face. So this is not my face towel. This is for like my general hands towel in my bathroom. But an example of like a little towel you can put on your towel rack when you get the shower. Grab this one first, dry your face first with this, and then use your other towel to wipe your whole body, you know. And also another towel thing is about me is that I don't like to share towels, because it's like you don't know where that person dried off that part of their towel, you know what I mean? I'm not saying anyone's dirty, but I mean, I'm just saying, you don't know where, like, you know, dry certain areas, and then just like put it on your face, and then you have a sty the next day or something like that. So don't share your towels, especially with men, because men are dirty. I'm not trying to, whatever, just, yeah, don't share your towels. And also, I like to hang I'm sorry about all this noise. Like, I live in a city and the windows are open, so hope you could have heard me. So, yeah, don't share your towels. Another thing is I hang my towel in my room. I hang my towel by itself. It's like, if you hang your towel, these sirens. I hope you can hear me. So if you hang your towel like next to other people's towels, and it's like touching, to me it's just like, that's like, ew. It's like whatever nits and bugs that, I'm not saying about nits and bugs, but just whatever's on the towel can get on your towel, and then that towel will touch your face, and then you can break out or something like that. So be cognizant of where you put your stuff that you put on your face. Now, things like your hands. Don't be touching your hands on your face. You don't know where your hands have been. These are your hands are the most dirtiest, you know. So always be aware of touching your face. Wash your hands if you touch your face. like when you're like slouching or go like this or look like that, you know, like trying to touch your face. And also, not only you touch your face, other people touching your face, as in like guys. Sometimes like when guys want to be all cute and stuff and touch your face like this, I'm just like back up, you know, like don't touch my face, you know. And sometimes they're like, why you don't touch my face? I'm like, it's like, you know, your hands are dirty. Men don't, I don't know where you guys put your hands, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, don't touch your face. You don't know where your hands have been or other people's hands have been. Now also, do you ever think about your hair? Like if your hair is dirty, and then all the dirts and products will just start falling off your face, falling off your hair and onto your face, and then you start getting little bumps and stuff. That's the only thing that happens to me. So sometimes when I go through a week, I wash my hair weekly. So if I don't go through a week and I forget to wash my hair, if it's really busy and I don't have time to wash my hair, I'll notice that like I'll start getting like little tiny little bumps, and I'm like, it's time to wash my hair. So think about that. The products you put on your hair, sometimes some oils might be sensitive to your skin, you know. It depends on who you are. So be aware of that. Be aware of your hair, because like yeah, hair is dirty, dandruff, product buildup, dirt fall on your face. It can cause your face to break out. So think about that for your hair. And also your pillow, you know, like if your hair is dirty and you put on your pillow and you put your face on your pillow, then that'll get on your face, and then you start breaking down and stuff like that. So be aware of that. Your pillowcase, remember to like always try to wash your pillowcase as often as you can. Maybe put on like a bonnet or like something on your hair, so whatever's on your hair won't come on onto your pillowcase and stuff like that. And also, like whenever you make your bed, you always throw your pillows all over the floor to make your bed and stuff like that? Because I used to do that a lot. So when I thought about it, I'm like, yeah, because you throw your pillows on the floor and then you step on the floor with your shoes, and then those shoes are outside on the dirty earth, then it'll be on your pillow, and then you get on your face, and then bad news. Yeah, so if you have to make your bed and you throw your pillows off your bed, take your pillows and put it like on a chair or something like that, or like on a table or something. And that's with the pillows. And I think that's all I have to say about the pillows. And also, oh yeah, your handbag. So like when, I don't know about you, but sometimes I like to always be aware of where I put my handbag in public, especially in the bathrooms, because it's like, say you put your handbag on the floor in the bathroom to use the bathroom, and then you come home, throw all your shopping bags and your stuff on your bed and your pillow, and then your handbag was on your pillow, and it's like that was the handbag that you put on the floor in the bathroom of a dirty store that had disgusting bathrooms, stuff like that. So just remember, always be a couple steps ahead of where you put your face. So think about it. My handbag, I don't know where it's been. Don't put it on your bed, don't put it on your pillow. And other things, like don't throw your pillow on the floor, stuff like that. So that's the pillow stuff. And then last but not least, makeup removal. So I don't wear makeup every day, as in like foundation, powder, concealer, all that stuff like that, eyeliner, mascara, and go. So if you wear full face makeup, don't forget to take it off at night. Now I know you have those nights where you go with your friends and you come back 4, 5, 6 a.m. I cannot stand up any longer to wash my face. I mean, just plop on my bed and go to sleep, you know. And I know sometimes I do that, you know. And you have to remember, when you wake up the next morning after not having enough sleep, partying all night, extracurricular activities that involve alcoholic beverages, you know, when you wake up in the morning, all that's going to be showing your face, plus you didn't take your makeup off, that's bad news. So try to take your makeup off when you can. I know some people like put wipes by their bed sometimes and they forget and stuff like that. I don't like wipes on my face, but remember to take off your makeup before you go to bed. And also, if you don't wear makeup and throughout the day your face has been hit with dirty air and all that stuff like that, so just remember to wash your face before you go to bed, you know, because you don't want to wake up with surprises in the morning. And the last thing, and I don't know if you noticed, but my eyeballs have bags, because like right here is kind of dark, and like right here is kind of puffy, right here is puffy because last night I fell asleep watching YouTube videos with my contacts in. Yeah, sometimes if I don't take my contacts out and I wake up the next morning, my eyes are like puffy and I get like this dark line right here. So take off whatever needs to be taken off your face at night. And yeah, so that's my skincare stuff. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. And if anybody has ideas for products out there that I could use for certain things, let me know. And that's it. So visit my blog at divineafricanqueens.com, and I'll see you in my next video.